And someday, baby, you ain't worrying my life anymore. Labyrinth of Touhou 2. Welcome, everybody. Hey, you remember when we were together last time and I said, hey, I'm going to grind and get 10,000 money? Yeah, I decided not to do that. The money we get around here, even with Komachi's money upgrade, just wasn't worth it. So I said, poop on that. I'm not doing that. So we're not going to do that. But we do have a few orders of business that we're going to take care of today. And they all take place in the Great Tree. And all of them on the 5th floor. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do about starting to take care of all that. So the first order of business we're going to have a look at has us traveling to the top northwestern part of the map that we discovered last time. We got up here and we were like, oh my god, look at that, it's a boss icon, I don't know what to do, I'm going to poop myself. But we changed our mind. We're not going to poop ourselves, not any longer. We're going to go ahead, we're going to hop in here and we're going to see what all's going on here. What do we got? What do we got? A monster we've never seen before, and it's a kitty cat. She has buckles on her sleeves. That is a trend that I'm starting to notice in this video game that I maybe didn't notice a lot the first time, is that a lot of these Touhou characters, I know the joke is they all have fluffy hats and frilly dresses, but in these designs, which are especially amazing, I love the designs in this game, I can't stress that enough, we got buckles, and it's boss time, and we're going to fight the Kraken. This is a cold type enemy, so I'm trying to resist that as much as possible. I got Komachi up front because I'm looking for her to throw some debuffs on and hopefully not die, but it's okay because we've got a backup tank for this fight, just in case. And this motherfucker is supposed to really go after that first slot. He's just not playing very nice. That's okay. We're going to try and get this under control. I need Ramu to get a turn so I can undo a little bit of the harm that he has caused to poor Kasen. So we have spent a couple of turns using portable versatile machine to pump up for Super Scope 3D because we're going to pump this guy into doing an attack we want him to do, because this is sort of a little bit of AI manipulation. We're pushing past a certain HP threshold because I want him to do a specific attack. I mean, you go to charge, which brings him back down to which has a significant delay on it. I'm going to go with another narrow confines of Avici and not get a single debuff on it, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. So what's going to happen is he's going to attack our team. He's going to attack our entire front rank 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was bad. But not as bad as it could have been, because we could have lost Kasen and that would have been miserable. But we're going to try and force that again. Give me just a moment here. Get things lined right back up. We're trying to stick as many buffs on him as possible, because basically I just want him to do that attack twice. That's all I want. So if I hit him with the Master Spark here, he should concentrate again, and this gives us time to start doing what we need to do to finish him off. So let's go ahead and throw our Kappa friend back in. This isn't really going to do much, but it's enough. We're going to throw Extending Arm at him, which should do the trick. Not a difficult fight. We missed the equipment drop on that. I'm a little bummed about it, but I'm not gonna get my pants in a twist about it. It's just one piece of equipment. They wouldn't make you need one piece of equipment to finish the game, would they? That'd be terrible design. Yes, so this is one of the people we were looking for to get the medicine for Satori, who's hanging out in her own little hidey hole on the 4th floor that we access from this floor. And we're trying to get medicine for her. Ren, being a good girl, she found one. She got a special item, Seaweed of Serenity. So that's one. That's one of the items we need. We're not going to be able to grab the next one for a while, which is unfortunate. Not the worst thing in the world, though. See, she's even going to help us out. What a good girl. What a good girl. So we're looking for Utsuho next, who's likely busy doing her nuclear reactor thing somewhere or other. Hopefully she's not directing any of that at us. So there we go. Ren has joined the party. With just 5 minutes in to our latest episode, we have collected ourselves a new waifu. And along with that, we have collected another achievement, along with another one that I didn't check out while I was doing the grinding. We'll have a look at that too. So with this, we have discovered 40 different materials, and we got the green dream for it, which I believe is a reference to a piece of equipment in Chrono Trigger. And we got, this is the one we picked up while we were doing a little grinding, and that futile attempt to get to 10,000 money, it's for having sold more than 1,000 money's worth of items at Notori's shop. So you can get that actually pretty easily. We just got some purple metallic armor, which is an item we've had for a while. So let's see if we can check out that green dream. Where are we at? Hello, green dream. I know you're somewhere. There you are. This is an accessory obtained by collecting tree sap after Robo spent 400 years transforming a desert to a forest. The scene where Robo consoles Luca by passing this over is, in my opinion, one of the best scenes ever. You're not wrong, and that is nature resistance plus 100. That'll come in handy, no doubt. So, we're going to go back to our form change. We're going to put Momiji back up front because Momiji greater than Komachi. It's not even a matter of opinion. It's just a matter of fact. And we're going to head on down, and we're going to go heading back to the eastern side. We're going to start filling out some of this stuff over here. But we got a couple of order of businesses here. A couple orders of business, if you want to try and talk right. If you want to sound like a human being trying to express words, not some alien who learned the language through mere observation and is trying to fake it. So we're just going to do our thing and nuke everything in sight until we get where we're going. Notori is going to be very good for that. For now, anyway. Not sure how viable this strategy is going to be going forward, but the damage formulas are in my favor, I think. So I think we're going to go down this way. We're going to look for some items before we end up ultimately where we're headed. We are going to check out the character we picked up as well, by the way. Don't worry. I know that I usually do that immediately after I grab them, but you'll see why in a moment. Hey, there's some stairs. Those are leading downward. I think I want to go a little more up this way, though, is what I'm thinking. A little more northward bound than east, perhaps. That northeastern persuasion. Great tree sap slugs suck so much. So much evasion. They are such garbage enemies. If anybody knows me, they know that one of the things I hate most in an RPG is missing attacks. And oh boy. Oh boy. I hate it especially when I spend MP and resources to be doing damage and I miss. There's no worse feeling. There is no worse feeling. Alright, so what have we got up here? What have we got? We have found us a couple of concepts of everything. There's a material. We'll be using those at some point, I am sure. Good. Nice miss. Loved it. But we're out of there without too much issue. Okay. There's an event over there that I see that I would like to hit. I think we can get that by just going up this way. With this item. Yep, we can grab this item too. Very nice. What do we got? We have got Mr. Repulsion. I believe that is a main equipment, I think. Yes. So Mr. Repulsion is a red orb that's about the size of a volleyball. It allows its user to repel anything he wishes. According to Renosuke's abilities, it can also attract things, but no one knows how to use it that way. It adds heavy status to all attacks. So that might be useful at some point. Never know. You give yourself an attack buff, Mr. Robot Man. We're all proud. Alright. Now, I believe we can pick up this item in here. Or is this blocked? Okay, no, this is blocked off by... We're going to have to access that from the next floor. So, we should be headed just about where I thought we were headed. Where we want to be going anyway. So, let's see. You get in there. You've got nature attacks. You do your thing. You got it too, but we kind of respect you a little bit for upcoming boss. Nice paralysis! Fantastic. But we come out of it just fine. Just fine and not bad at all. Hello. Well, looky what we have here. We got us a cute little mousy mouse. Look at her. She's goddamn adorable. Love her to bits. This is Nazim. She seems to be a little lost at the moment. She's thanking him for the help that she received earlier. Not sure, maybe these two got into a little bit of something that we don't know about, or he's just kind of ripped her off, which wouldn't surprise me. He looks like that kind of guy that would rip you off if you were to do business with him. Yeah, he's gonna fleece her for all she's got again, meaning he's already done so once. What a jerk. He's like, yo, Marissa, is that a metal rod in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? She's like, I'm happy to see you. You are the cutest little mousy mouse in the world. So the little pieces of metal we've been picking up over the last few floors actually turned out to be her dowsing rods. That's what she does. That's her ability. She is a mouse with the douse. How's that? Is that good? Is that what? That's what I think. That's probably what the Touhou fans say her catchphrase is. She pops on screen and says, I'm the mouse with the douse. And then there's a big anime shiny scene after that. You know how it goes. I've seen enough anime. I've played enough anime-influenced video games to know that this is, in fact, all true. So we're giving her dowsing rods back. Look at that. We've made her happy. A new toy to play around with. It's so good for her. So she's going to be in our care for a while. Nazim has also joined the party. How's that? That's fantastic. That's what that is. So I'm going to take a stroll on backwards, however, because there is another event I want to go ahead and clip while I'm here. I'm not sure if I can get to it or if I remember where it's at, because I'm kind of a dummy, and I'm bad at directions. Which is why, if you scrub this video at any point, or any of these videos at any point, you'll likely see that I have the menu, you'll likely see that I have the map open, because I'm a dummy with relation to direction and going places that involve following direction or remembering direction. So you go ahead and concentrate again. Drunk Ice Spirit. That's a cool enemy name. Drunk Ice Spirit. If you say it 5 times while looking in the mirror, a drunk ice spirit will actually end up in your bathroom. Just your bathroom. Like, if you do it, like, if you say it, like, in front of a car mirror or something, like, if you look in your car's mirror and be like, drunken ice spirit, drunken ice spirit, drunken ice spirit. I'm not going to say it 2 more times because I don't want it to happen to me, because I can see my reflection in my monitor right now. But keep doing that. Like, it'll appear in your bathroom. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what you're looking at. Any reflective surface is how it works. So, there's that. Alright, I think this is the event we wanted to tag right down here. Now, how do we get over to that? Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we can access this down over this way, I think. I think we're on the wrong boat again. Alright, let's go back over this way. Okay. It's probably down this way, right? Down and up this way. There we go. Look at this. We're turning back in now. Now we're making headway. We're gonna tag that event. Look at all these slugs. This is the worst. Oh my god, this is literally the worst. I could not have possibly asked for a worse setup of enemies right here. Ugh. That's so bad. That's such a terrible pull. As you can see, we are steadily working our way up, money-wise, though. Alright, so here's the event we were looking to tag right here. And what could be here? Don't just take in the monsters and plants because they're big. There's plenty of fun. Alright. There's a flower. There's a flower that is withered. It's suffering from the poison in this area. That's a bummer. A fish who store poison in their bodies. I don't know much about them. You wouldn't know much about them. You're a bug. You got a little bug dummy brain. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. You can care for every little flower. Jesus, Marissa. Stop being a savage. Christ. You are the meanest person imaginable. So, I guess with that, we'll head back to Gensokyo, but we're going to take a trip back in. There's another thing I want to hit. There's actually a couple more things I want to hit this episode, so. A couple more things that we'll hit. Then we'll check out who our new wifeys are. So let's head on back over this way. There's a lot in this northeastern part, and I kind of want to tag all of it in one go, or at least one of it. See that event right there? I want to tag that event. And I was dumb. I was like, oh, look, it was probably going down this way the entire time was the way to get to it. But of course, Polly, the big old dummy, just had to go and make things way more complicated than they need to be. And look at this. We are just working our way up to getting all that Casherino to get that item. We're doing good now. I guess while we're out, we might as well go ahead and head down here and grab some Purifying Amulets. Those are good. And then we'll go right back up here. See what we can do about tagging the other event we're looking for. Good misses, everybody. Good misses. Nice! It occurs to me that I could have easily put Kamachi in to, get that money multiplier up more, but I'm a dummy. Alright, here is the event we are looking for, and it's another familiar face. Hold on a second. Who could it be? Who's that? Oh, it's just a trash can. Never mind. We do not have to worry about this. That's just literal garbage we got ourselves into. Why did I even come back in here for that? Oh my Christ. Yeah, that was dumb. Anyway, that was a bit of a wasted trip. So we're going to head back to Gensokyo. We're going to get healed up first. And then we're going to come back in for the fifth floor. One more thing we want to hit while we're in here. What do we want to do? Let's see here. I want to probably keep things the way they are for now. I think that's what we want to do. Let me just check my status here. Yeah, that's probably okay, right? Let's see if we can improve something at least a little bit. We are dealing with our tank here, so let's pop that there. What are you doing? Yeah, I know what we're gonna do. We'll give you a charge and Tarjay just to be sure. You should be fine, and we are not worried about you. You are totally A-okay. Finerito. So, now we're going to head over to the middle of the floor, where that large section in the middle is headed up, where you see like the purple, all the purple in the middle with the exclamation mark. That's where we're headed now. Finally going to head on over there. Look at us, just knocking all of these boss fights we caught last time. All these boss fights we saw that we were like, no, I'm too scared. I don't want to do it. I don't want to play a video game and get my butt hurt. I don't want to get my butt hurt. Please don't hurt my butt. Now we're actually going in and we're putting on the big boy pants and we're going to do it. Finally going to do it. So, drop some extending arm on the way. Again, I could put Komachi up front for that sweet, sweet cash bonus, but I am such an idiot. Alright. So what have we got up here? We got another... This one is what? Level 20? Looks like? 20, 25? Somewhere around there. I can't really catch it because the effect kind of blurs. It obfuscates the number just a tiny bit, but I think we're good enough. Let's head on in, see what we can do here. Look at this. It's a diamond. It's a red blood diamond? It's Pachuli's Philosopher's Stones. It's one of those. That's right. Remember a long time ago we took up that quest to find 5 of her Philosopher's Stones? We just found one of them. This is the Philosopher's Stone of Fire. So we got to take it out and hope that this thing doesn't just wreck us from the get-go. Alright. So, we're going to just drop a Super Scope on that thing and get her the F out. Because that's really dangerous for her to be in there right now. What can we do here? This is probably our best bet. We're probably going to lose some members on this because I'm not super 100% like over-prepared for it like I have been previous fights, but Kirino might survive this. Yeah, she's good. She's good. Alright. This should be enough to get us out of here. Like, we might not even bother. Yeah, I'm just going to heal up and let Cherno be the star here. Or not. Later. Cherno, it was fine. It's okay. Kasen, you step up and be the hero. You have so far done the most damage of everyone here. Chen just getting her shit fucked up, but she's gonna do a little fucking up herself too here. Flight of Vita 10 allows us to get a lot of attacks in a row, which is very conducive to us winning a fight. Like so. Look at that. Go Chen! You're the best! And we end up with 9667 money after all these trips back in. We picked up a nice haul of items there as well. So that's one down, but there's still quite a few to go. We've still got 4 to go, and they get quite a bit more difficult as we go. So we obtained special item Philosopher's Stone, Fire. That's 1 of 5. So now we're going to head on back to Gensokyo. We're going to go to the Human Village, and we're finally going to take a look at those new members we just picked up, which would be Ren Kaimbio and Nazim. So, let us head into the status menu to see what we got. So this is Ren Kaimbio. And that's not the menu I usually go into to look at people's things. She's kind of just like a really fast magic user. She's kind of like the opposite of Chen, I guess. In the right equipment, and with the right skills, and the right other thing that we don't have access to yet, she can become a little terror with regards to being able to clear out floors really well. She's a pretty good sweeper. But you kind of need to end up with the right equipment and be able to give her the right skills. So her spell cards are Cat's Walk. This is 1 magic point. This is a pretty standard. I think this actually uses the base formula for physical attacks damage formula, which is just 100% physical attack minus 50% defense of the enemy. It costs 1 MP. And it's got a very low delay. I think it's like 10% delay. So it's something that she can just keep doing back to back. But it's a spell that targets a single enemy and can inflict shock. It's low power, but with its very short delay, it can be used to manipulate turn orders. Then we have Vengeful Cannibal Spirit. This costs 4 magic points. This is a dark single target composite magic attack. It's a dark spell that targets a single enemy. Composite spell using the caster's attack and magic against the enemy's defense. So you can use this to sort of get through enemies that are magic resistant, because it still counts as a magic attack, but it only targets their defense. So it has a low chance to inflict terror and to lower defense. This is Former Hell's Needle Hills costs 4 magic points. This is an enemy row physical direct attack. This is a physical spell that targets an enemy row. High damage multiplier, deals strong damage against enemies with low defense. It's a moderate chance to lower defense. Also, a lot of her skills, as you're seeing, have a chance to inflict different status ailments as well. So she's really good at debilitation if you can get those things to land, which kind of requires just dumping more skill points into the skill that you want to kind of proc a little more. And finally, Blazing Wheel. This is 6 magic points. All enemies fire. Composite magic attack. This is a fire spell that targets all enemies. Composite spell using the caster's attack and magic against the enemy's mind. No special effects. Works well in Orin's good attack and magic growth. So she's pretty good, like I said, for dealing with enemy rows, or with dealing with enemy rows and sweeping out while you're doing your normal ass dungeon crawling. Not so sure about boss stuff yet. Like, I've never really depended on her much in boss situations. So there's that. Then we move on to Nazrin, our cute little mousy mouse. She's adorable. Get a look at her. How is that not adorable? She's a little Dowser General. She's the Dowser Mouser. Just like, you remember, just like her catchphrase. She is a single target mage, and while that might seem not so great for a game where sweeping is kind of like the big deal, they make up for that by giving her some really good compound effects on top of the magic that she has, and she gets things like extra steps as a special passive skill, so when she kills an enemy, she'll be able to act again immediately. So she can be a fast little terror as well, and she does. And like the multipliers on her damage formulas aren't terrible either. Like, I used her quite a bit my first time playing through the game, even well into the late game. So, but what we have is for her spell cards is the first one up is Gold Rush. This is 3 magic points. It's single enemy physical. It's a magic attack. Nazrin's dowsing technique number 1. This damages enemies with high defense very well. This multiplies the money drop rate of any enemy it kills by 1.66. So this is a kind of a special effect that all of her skills have, is that they all will increase the value of something, or try to get you something out of it. So it's kind of like playing on that whole dowsing thing. Next up we have Rare Metal Detector. This costs 3 magic points. This is a single enemy wind attack. It is also a magic attack. Nazrin's dowsing technique number 2. This has a short delay. This doubles the drop rate of any enemy it kills. So this is good for item hunting. If you can get her stats up well enough and she's able to get sure shot kills on high value enemies, probably going to be doing good with her. And finally is the Nazim Pendulum. This is 3 magic points, single enemy cold magic attack. This is Nazrin's dowsing technique number 3. This is strong against enemies with low mind. It multiplies the experience received from any enemy it kills by 1.66. So, like I said, she is a very good single target mage. You're not going to be sweeping entire floors with her, but she's good at being able to keep you in the dungeon a little longer so that the multipliers are still going up, and the fact that her skills have those added benefits of increasing drop rate, money, and experience, it's just that can be really useful. But anyway, that is going to do it for now. Tune in next time when we'll do more stuff, because this floor is big. See you next time.